what's going on? You're tuned into the Daily Geek right here on SweetGeekTV. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, and today is January 28, 2009, episode 112 of the Daily Geek. How very exciting. Let's get to that geek news, starting off with story number 1. Cox Communication is testing out a new system that will handle network congestion. And yeah, they were doing pretty much what Comcast was doing, but since Comcast was #1, right, they were the ones that got slapped with the FCC ruling that's saying that they couldn't do that. Well, Cox, in the background, shut that system down and is now testing out a new system that's going to give priority to serving up web pages, streaming video, and online games, whereas they're going to give a lower priority to downloads, software updates, and other non-time sensitive data, whatever that means, okay? I do not like when companies do this. I like net neutrality. You know, if you're having a problem with network congestion, it can be solved by expanding your network, or at least that's my opinion. I know these systems, I'm just not feeling them. I just don't think they're very customer friendly. Story number 2, which brings me to this one, which totally boils my blood, and I haven't done it for a very long time. I've been super excited and happy, but you know what? I have to do it today. Bah on you, Comcast, and bah on you, AT&T. Now, why am I buying these two companies? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory for Comcast. I'm not a big fan of Comcast. I've never been a big fan of Comcast, but you know what? It's not my fault that I don't like Comcast. It's the fact that their actions are bad, okay? I just don't trust them. You know, and it's funny is on Twitter, they're, you know, the people that deal with all these different Comcast issues actually go by Comcast Cares, but I don't believe it. Maybe these 3 people at Comcast care, but overall, Comcast does not care, in my opinion. Now, why do I say this? Because they're the first 2 ISPs to really be known to team up with the RIAA. And what are they going to do? We've talked about it before. The RIAA is not going to be suing people any longer. Instead, what they're going to be doing is sending out notices to these ISPs that they have agreements with, and then those ISPs are going to forward notices saying, hey, you better stop that, or we're going to have to take away your internet access. If the RIAA sees they're doing it again, they're going to send another notice, which means that that person's actually going to have their internet access taken away. I'm not for this at all. I can't stand it. It's just not cool. So, you know, that's why I had to do it. Bah on you, Comcast, and bah on you, AT&T. Story number 3. I have to move on. The Kindle 2, could it be possibly coming out? I think so, or at least that's what a lot of people are saying, because Amazon has sent out notices and invitations for a special event happening February the 9th in New York City, and people are saying, yes, this is the second coming of the Kindle, meaning Kindle number 2. So, of course, we don't know that for sure. Kindle, the first version, actually did really well. You know, even Oprah said it was awesome. Oh, yeah. Oprah said it was awesome. And it sold over 300,000 units in its first year, which is actually pretty good because Apple sold around 300,000 units its first year with the original iPod. Kind of interesting. So if something happens February 9th that you need to know about, of course I'm going to let you know about it right here on the Daily Geek, so make sure you're tuned in. Story number 4, lots of buzz about the new update for the Android platform known as Cupcake. Why? Because it's going to include an on-screen keyboard, video recording, cut and paste functionality, and stereo Bluetooth? I think so, or at least that's what a lot of people are saying. So here's the deal, is it's not officially released yet, but if you are that techno geeked out that you feel that you can install this, you know, beta version onto your phone, you should definitely try it out. On the interesting link section on our main site, SweetGeekTV, make sure you go check that out. I have a web page there that actually will walk you step by step on how to do it. So if you do it, let me know, okay? Story number 5, Carol Bartz has big balls. And why do I say that? It's not just because I like saying that. It's because she actually does. She is awesome. She is the exact person that I think that Yahoo needed. I love Yahoo. I've been behind Yahoo's back for a very long time, telling them, yes, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. And yes, they posted a net loss yesterday, but it was actually better than analysts expected, which was a good deal. But here's the thing, why I love Carol Bartz, why I think she has huge balls, okay? It's because she said, yes, everything is on the table, so that's awesome. Yes, that means if someone comes in with an awesome deal that's interesting, she's gonna look at it seriously. I like that. But she also says that this is not a company that needs to be pulled apart and left to the chickens. Now, it's a weird analogy, but basically, I like what it's saying is that she believes that all these different units of Yahoo should stay together if possible. So I like that because I've always said all these properties, I like them at Yahoo. I like Yahoo so much, and I'm glad Carol Bartz is there. Good luck to you, Yahoo, and good luck to you, Carol Bartz. And that is the Geek News for January 28th of 2009, episode 112 of the Daily Geek on SweetGeekTV. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, and before we go to the question of the day, are you upset with AT&T and Comcast too? Would you buy them like I just bought Comcast and AT&T? I can't stand you. Anyways, do you do the same thing? I'm interested to hear what you have to think. I will comment back to every single comment left, even though I've been a little, I've been a little busy, but I'm going to comment back. I'm going to catch up today, so I look forward to reading what you have to say about this, and I hope you have a fantastic hump day. I'll try to do the same, and I will catch you right back here for more Geek News right here on SweetGeekTV tomorrow. See you then.